Can you be racist to white people?
No.
Why not?
Listen, educate yourself on racism. You cannot be racist to white people.
But how? Why?
If you look it up, you'll understand. Cracker.
That's racist?
No, it's not racist. There's a difference.
If it was the other way around, then I'm racist.
Yes, because who was enslaved?
Why are we throwing it back that far?
Who was enslaved?
Have you ever thought, like, maybe racism isn't real? The higher powers are just controlling and doing that so we fight amongst each other?
Be for real.
I'm being for real. I don't believe in it. Like, why can't we all just be friends?
Cracker.
What's going on, everyone? So here today. We're analyzing this discussion, this interview between this black lady and this white guy interviewing. So he interviewed her and asking her, can black people be racist? Obviously, everyone knows what the answer was going to be out of this black lady. She says, no, black people can't be racist. And to me, I'm like, that makes no sense to me, logically. Because if you want to share a society with other groups of people of different races, you can't play this I can't be racist because of my skin color game. It's folly. It's not consistent. Because you're literally justifying discrimination, harsh treatment of another individual, when even if you look back in history, there were black people that were slave owners, right? To me, this idea that because of your skin color, you can't be racist because of atrocities that happened to people in the past, which no one alive was part of, justifies you being racist to the descendants of these people, right? Wasn't it you don't punish the son for the sins of the father? What happened to that saying? Was essentially black people, or at least this lady is, she's using her skin color, and like I said, it follows my thesis. It seems like there's a lot of black people that are just interested in using their skin color as an alibi, as a difference. Oh, that's the difference. I'm black, you're white. If you'll be racist to me, she was constantly being disrespectful to him, right? And this is what I always talk about. Black people be disrespectful like that, and then when people either clap back at them or ignore them or don't want to associate them with them anymore, they're gonna blame, oh, it's because of my skin color, it's because you're racist, that's why you don't want to be a part near me. And I'm like, no, he's not. You being literally disrespectful to the guy. The guy said, hey, that's racist. You said, no, it's not. Essentially, this minimizing how he feels about that word because you're saying, oh, I have privilege. It seemed like black people are not fighting for black people like this. I'm not going to say all black people because I'm black and obviously I don't think this way. But it seems like there's a lot of black people out there that just want privilege. They don't want equality, because equality is what he said. If you're capable of something, I'm capable of something, regardless if it's good or bad. The minute you said no, black people can only do good things, but black people can't do bad things, you're essentially putting black people on a pedestal where they can never, keep up with. You're essentially saying black people are perfect, and the only way they're failing in our society is because we're putting barriers in their way, but you can't point out exactly what it is. And I hate this vague understanding that black people have. They go, oh, look up history. Well, if you look up history, slavery wasn't even like an American term. It was based on the word Slav, I guess, and that was in Slavia, right? Within every person's history, every nation's history, no matter your ethnicity, slavery exists. Africans enslaved other Africans. Europeans enslaved other Europeans. Slavery was everywhere. Slavery was a human sin. Slavery was something that existed in all of human history. The example is you can't point to one nation and say, oh, they didn't participate in slavery. But for some reason, black people can get away with being derogatory, being disrespectful, essentially saying racial slur. But if he was to give you the same energy, because at the end of the day, equal and opposite, right? You can't give an insult and can't expect to not take it either. That's how I think, at least. I think in very absolute terms. Racism is racism regardless of your skin color. You did something, you say something racist to him. If he said something racist to you, he's justified, in my opinion. He's justified. And then you're going to get offended. Or why you couldn't react like him. It seems like many people just want privilege. Hey, I get to say you can't. Right? And this is the intersectionality that people are talking about. This cultural Marxism that people are talking about. If you're not part of my tribe, you can't say this. But if you're the opposition, you say something or you do something, then you're an enemy, and what you did was the worst thing since sliced bread. This is what we're seeing with the Daniel Penny situation as well. If he was a black guy, no one would be caring about this. And I don't understand when race became so important in our country and around the world. People were getting over racism. People were getting over race. People were thinking about race last. Now we're being conditioned to think about race first. It's not about your character anymore. It's about your race. Your character will say, hey, you shouldn't use the offensive terms towards other people, regardless of your skin color. Now in this new victim Olympics, like how Vivek Ramaswamy would phrase it, it's, oh, your actions, okay, are you black, white? Oh, are you justified in doing this action? If a black man kill another black man, fine. White man kill black man, regardless if they're a policeman, a Samaritan, or a victim. Racism, let's march on the street, Black Lives Matter. And this is the hypocrisy a lot of people are trying to point out. And I think that if black people want to be on this pedestal where they can judge people on their racism, then they must be also open to be judged on their racism. That's how it works. This is why the Bible says not to judge. He who judge should be prepared to be judged. If you want to judge people, oh, they're racist. All right, be ready to get pointed out on your racism, because that's hypocrisy. You can't claim someone else is racist. You can't claim that a group of people are so bad and then participate in the same action that you're condemning them for. It doesn't help your message. It doesn't help your position. And I think a lot of people are going to start getting tired of black folks. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. 5 years from now, I don't know. I don't think black people are going to have the same cultural impact that they have right now. I think it's waning in my view. And black people better get used to equality and not privilege. But hey, I digress. Let me know if you agree, disagree with me. I want to like to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.